Yeah, we back, baby. Keeping it real. Who That Sports Pod? Dolph Jackson, Coach Rock, presented by the Come On In Sports Network. Who That Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, it's all good, you're amongst friends. Breaking news, interviews, Saints Juice. Open lines up just for you. 9 ball, 10 ball, where you at? 12 ball, 15, where you at? 3rd ball, 17, where you at? 9th ball, all the way in the back. Uptown, baby, downtown, baby. Everybody represent black and gold, baby. Uptown, baby, downtown, baby. Everybody represent black and gold, baby. Who that? Who that? Who that saying they gon' beat them Saints? Who that? Who that? Who that saying they gon' beat them Saints?
Who That Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab a drink, and let's talk Saint football. Y'all know what time it is. Time to keep it real. Let's go. Family, family, family. The doors are now open. So come on in. What's going on, family? It's your boy, Dolph Jackson. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast. And this is, baby, it is hate week, baby. It is that week, baby. As we turn our attention to those pheasants, those birds, baby, rise up to fall down. Man, shout out, man, to the Black and Red Nation, man. Shout out to all the Falcon fans out there, baby. Most importantly, man, shout out to Who That Nation. How you doing, baby? Listen, it is going down this Sunday in Atlanta, family. No, neither team is playing for the playoff, but don't get it twisted, baby. Don't get it twisted. When it's Saints and Falcons, records don't matter. It don't matter at all, baby. The Saints and Falcons close out the 2025 season the only way they know how. That's by seeing each other. The Saints come in playing better football late in the year, stacking wins, finding rhythm, and building momentum heading into the offseason, and have looked to found them a quarterback of the future, a quarterback to build around. As for the Atlanta Falcons, very impressive. They come in riding high, and rightly so, after a big Monday night emotional and confident building victory over the LA Rams. So, family, this isn't just about January football, baby. This is about who walks away with bragging rights. This is about Saints. This is about Falcons. This is about NFC South. And for my old heads out there, NFC West, baby, y'all know what I'm talking about. And look, we're going to have a little trivia tonight, baby. We're going to have fun tonight. We're going to speak about this rivalry. And listen, I'm coming to you, family, everybody in the chat, my Falcon family, my Saints family. Hey, I got some questions for you tonight. Let me know what this rivalry means to you. What are some of your most memorable moments from this rivalry? So let me know. And listen, this rivalry is one of the tightest in the NFL. One of the most fierce, one of the most competitive, one of the most exciting. I would say that the Saints-Falcon rivalry rivals a college football atmosphere. Alabama, Auburn, Ohio State, Michigan, Florida State. I believe that's what this Falcon-Saints rivalry brings each and every single time. Again, you have busloads of fans traveling from the road teams, state and city, to go and support their team on the road. It goes both ways. You have Saints and Falcon fans who see each other twice a year over the years, who have become close friends, except for 3 hours on that Sunday when they're going to talk a lot to each other. But it's all about love, a respectful hate. And we ain't gonna get too crazy, but some people, some people don't need alcohol. I'm just saying, But anyway, family, thank you all for being here. Now, the Falcons do hold a narrow edge in the series over the Saints. And that's courtesy of their Week 12 victory over the Saints. And listen, got to give credit where credit due. Falcons earned that win that day. Falcons lead the regular season series 57-56. How close is that? It was tied before Week 12. This series is going back and forth. Both teams have had moments where they have dominated the series, where they have ran off a string of wins. And we have had back a multitude of seasons where these teams have just split. All right, I got some family members coming in the chat, comments coming in. How you doing? Come on in. Uncle Jerry's in the building. Uncle Jerry, Happy New Year 2026 to you. Uncle Jerry, what's going on, baby? Come on in. Jerry's in the building. Jerry says, shuck them Falcons, baby. Let's go, baby. I hear you, Uncle Jerry. Mikey, the Saints fan for life, said the only score that matter are 31-17 and 28-3. I got you, Mikey. Oh, man. Mikey also says the most underrated rivalry of all time. I'm with you there. Oh, my brother, he's in there. Who that, baby? Happy New Year. J Live is in the building. Who that, baby? We back. That's right. We back, baby. We back, baby. Live's in the building. Yes, sir. I will be dropping that link, baby. Don't go nowhere. I will be dropping that link, baby. All right. Who else is in the building? Daryl Smallwood, 9013 says, hello from Georgia. Saints looking good, but Sunday is Falcon Day. I hear you, Daryl, baby. What's going on, man? Come on in, baby. All right, D. Hey, y'all had a big win Monday night. But y'all better watch out, because you might be getting shucked Sunday, baby. I'm just saying, baby. Y'all better be ready. And don't let Chris Olave being out fool y'all. I'm just saying. All right, family, listen. Like I said, Falcons lead the all-time series 57-56. This series, man, you have players in this series switch teams. Let me see offhand who I can call. Two of the people that really upset me. One is a Hall of Famer, and that is Morton Anderson. When Morton Anderson left the Saints, he could have went anywhere else, but damn it, he went to Atlanta. And we know how good and great the Great Dane is. But make no mistake about it, when he went in the Hall of Fame, he was a Saint, baby. He was not a Falcon for all y'all trying to claim him. All right, then you got. Didn't Joe Hahn go to the Falcons too, man? Man. Caden Ellis over there at the Falcons. My God, man. But one of the, besides Morton Anderson, the other one that really, really upset me, family, was that dude, was the man, the founder, father of Who That Nation. Bobby done told the story. Bobby did that shit out of spite. Saints didn't want to give him his money. Bobby said, all right, I'm going to stick it to you twice a year. Should have gave me my bread. I'm the most successful quarterback you done had in your team's history. Yeah, Jerry. I thought he did. Yeah, Joe Hahn went down, bro. Like, Joe Hahn went to the what? To the Falcons. Yeah, he ain't last long now. All right. J Live said, we got 10 years minimum of great QB play. Who that? Yeah, most definitely. All right, man. But listen, I got a little trivia for us tonight. Who That Nation? Black and Red Nation, rise up. Nation, I got a little trivia for us tonight. We're going to have fun, baby. We're going to talk. I'm over on the line. I want to hear from Falcon Nation. I want to hear from Who That Nation. Hey, we're going to have fun, baby. Hey, it's the last game of the season. Ain't neither one of us going anywhere. We're either one of us is going to pick 8 or the other one's going to pick 9. How it's looking right now. And it's just that simple. But one team did win the off-season division title and NFC championship and advance to the Super Bowl as usual. And that team's color is not black and gold. I'm just saying. Boy, y'all keep winning that off season, boy. Y'all all the talking the off season, boy. Y'all be talking up in the off season, baby. We got this. We got that. Watch us. Okay, just watch. Just wait. Falcons gonna do what they do. They go Falcon. Falcon, as Jerry's like to say. Falcons. We gonna have fun. Falcon Day, don't let dog be over here talking. Man, shout out to my brother Cowboy, host of Atlanta Falcons Fandemic. My brother's at work. He couldn't join us tonight, but I know he's listening like that damn dog. I know I'm trying to get him to jump on at work to come talk a little talk. You know what I'm saying, baby? Yeah, we ready. All right. J. Lyle said, yeah, we ready, baby. Jerry says, yeah, that's right. Field cons, them damn field cons, baby, in the building. Yeah, in 2020, yeah, Taysom Hill. Yep, they hate to see Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill was one of the more dominant players in this series. Now, one player that everybody in the chat, name one player from the Saints. If you're a Falcon fan, name one player from the Saints you respected but hated to see his ass when the Saints and the Falcons play, and vice versa. Who That Nation? Everybody in the chat, name one player from the Falcons that you respected but you just hated to see his ass when we had to play him. And then I'll give you mine. I'm kind of curious to see what answer y'all gonna come up with, man. But again, we're talking about the Saints and the Falcons, man. They will meet for the 104th time this Sunday. Darryl says Falcons gave their first round around, so it doesn't matter win or lose, man. But listen, let me say this. All joking aside, I'm serious. I'm take my color analyst hat. Do y'all see what y'all got? Because the league I see James Pierce Jr. is the selection that you guys gave, that you guys got for giving up this year's 8 or 9 pick. Success. That damn kid's a player. That kid can ball. I'm not mad at all. Now, at the time of y'all making that trade, y'all had no idea that y'all will be in the position that you're in now. I mean, hell, you had Michael Penix Jr. coming off closing the season strong. Unfortunately, that young man got hurt. You had the veteran Kirk Cousins behind him, though he wasn't happy about it. But, you know, he's a professional. He's been professional, staying professional. And listen to everything in the offseason, all the moves you guys made, what you did in the draft. You had a good draft. And, hell, you know, people thought, hey, this could be the year for the Falcons. Kind of like they do every year, and it kind of turned out like this, though. I'm just saying. But nah, man, but real talk, man, that kid, he was worth the trading that pick for. I'm just nobody, and I'm sure nobody in the Falcon organization believed that it would turn into a top 10 2026 pick, but that's what it's turning into, and it goes to the damn Rams, man. That's what everybody's like, damn, why it couldn't go to an AFC team? It goes to the Rams, man, for them to keep adding to what they already have. And hell, do the Rams move up and try to get them a heir apparent to Matthew Stafford? Man, this year's draft is going to be really, really high in intensity and just waiting to see what the moves that these teams make at the top of the draft, man. And also kind of in the middle of the draft, when you got those teams in the high teens looking to move down, you know what I'm saying? Move up, to try to get a certain player that's in striking range or that they didn't think would be there. So it's going to be a very interesting season. Yeah, man, they go to the Rams, bro. So the Rams, again, they get to add to what they already got, man. How much longer does Devontae Adams have? Do they add another young wide receiver to that group to go there? Or as I just stated, do they go quarterback? But when it's all said and done, the Falcons got, I think, good value. James Pierce Jr. That young man has been nothing but amazing in his first year. He's a really, really good player. Yeah, nobody wanted Pierce because of little, I believe it was some off-field incidents or little character. And to me, and it's true. During the draft, there are teams that put things out there so players can fall down the board. Don't think it doesn't happen, family. It happens. Yeah, and he was a good pick, man. He's a good player. That was a good play there. So, man, I'm with you there, man. That was a hell of a pick by you guys, man. If I'm a Falcon fan, I ain't mad because I'm seeing my 2026 pick. I've seen him all season this year. And damn it, he's a keeper. He's going to be a problem for the rest of the season. Darryl says Falcons O-line overrated, need more quality. Y'all line overrated and our line trash. So, overrated and trash. That's what playing. That we're playing. And when I say trash, listen, they're professional. They're in the NFL, the NFL caliber. But as y'all hear your boy Dolph always say, there are levels to this. And those guards, my God. Saints need guards bad. And I ain't talking about in the draft. I like to see them go in free agency and get a proven right guard, left guard, because I believe the Saints may move on for Cesar Ruiz this offseason. And don't be surprised around the league if Cesar Ruiz gets back more than a lot of us in Who That Nation believe or think. I'm telling you. Another person is what? Trash, and somebody else is what? Y'all know those saying. Y'all can finish. Saints O-line always performs well against Falcons. Well, I hope that continues this Sunday. First meeting this season, man, it was the Falcons getting after the Saints. That line was getting after young Tyler Shuck and the Saints. But, yeah, treasure. Thank you, young Mikey. Mikey says treasure, Dolph. I got you, baby. Appreciate you. All right, family. Again, do your boy Dolph a favor. Hit that like button. If it's your first time, subscribe. This is the Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast. We're brought to you by the Come On In Sports Network. Yeah, when it comes to the Saints and Falcons, baby, there is no comfort zone in this rivalry, baby. It's only about survival. All right. So why does this matchup always matter? Why does the Saints-Falcons matchup always matter? Well, mainly because it's not about standings. It's about memories, man. It's about the memories that this rivalry has given us over the years. Every hit is remembered. Every score is remembered. Every celebration is remembered. These teams see each other twice a year, every year. And that familiarity creates what? Something different, man. And again, like I said, you have bonds and lifelong friendships that have been developed from both teams' fan base, from traveling back and forth and seeing members from each fan base twice a year. And they have become family, like family, if not family. So again, this is one of the most unique rivalries in football, in the NFL, but it's also, in my opinion, one of the most underappreciated because both of the teams right now are not as successful as they had been in the past when they had Drew Brees for the Saints and Matt Ryan for the Falcons. Now, when you talk about some of the legends of the rivalry of this rivalry, Drew Brees, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Cam Jordan, and who I'm forgetting for the Falcons? Help me out, Darryl. Who I'm forgetting for the Falcons? Look, I'm gonna go back to people I remember when I was a youngster. William Andrews, hated that dude. Bruiser, tear your ass up. Jamal Anderson with that dirty damn, I hated that damn dance. But he flopped his ass and the Falcons flopped all the way to the bowl. Though they lost, but damn it, they got there. You know, so many, man. And Cam Jordan has made his career in sacking Falcons quarterbacks, especially one, Matt Ryan. He has sacked Matt Ryan countless numbers of time. Oh, JT is in the building. What's up, JT? Timmy Nobis, okay. Roddy White, yeah. Didn't like it. Roddy White talk shit, bro. Roddy White did right stay in the hotel and don't hit the streets when he was in New Orleans when he was talking that shit, though. Because he got some real sick people. All right. Darryl said, I go back to the beginning. All right. Isn't Jamal Anderson? Hold on. Tommy Nova. Yeah, listen. Young Ho Cool was annoying as hell. I still don't know why y'all got rid of him. I mean, I know he struggled, but dang. Let's see. Is Jamal really? Nah, Jamal Anderson ain't played for the Saints. Are you talking about born and raised? Are you talking about born in New Orleans, Jerry? Because he never played for us. He never played for the Saints. No, he never played for the Saints. Let's see what else we got here. Who else is in here? I named Coach Julio. Julio gave us when we had to play Julio, we knew it would be a long day. They knew when Michael Thomas would have the hate, dominating the routes. Julio had the Saints and changing coverages. Matt Ryan was answering drive for drive, and Drew Brees was just carving up the Falcons defense. And Cam Jordan just lived in the backfield of the Falcons. And like I said earlier, let's not forget players who wore both jerseys. Morton Anderson, Bobby Hebert, Joe Hahn. Now you got Caden Ellis. Who else? Who else went over there with Caden Ellis? David Onyemata. So yeah, a lot of guys have switched jerseys and really understand the magnitude of this rival from both sides, man. And for teams out of the playoff picture, week 18 is about one thing, setting a standard. It's about coaches evaluating. It's about players making statements, putting out good tape, trying to impress 31 possible employers for next season, and franchises deciding what the future of their franchise should look like. Does Raheem Morris come back to the Falcons next year as the head coach? Is it not a significant change there? Does Taysom Hill come back to New Orleans, or has he played his last game, or does he play his last game in the black and gold this Sunday in Atlanta? Will Cam Jordan be back in the black and gold next year? 9.5 sacks. You damn right he better be. Demario Davis just came on and said he wants to play, and why not? The man just hit a milestone. The man got the most tackles he had in his career, 137. And there were some of y'all actually talking about it's time to move on for Demario Davis. Some of y'all just like to talk, hear yourself talk that foolishness. For the Falcons, will Kirk Cousins be the backup? Will they trade Kirk Cousins this offseason? Can Michael Penix Jr. bounce back for the 2026 season? What is the confidence in Michael Penix Jr. Not his ability on the field, but his availability. Again, will Raheem Morris survive? Will the Falcons hire a offensive coach or defensive coach? Now, speculation is swerving that the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, after this Sunday, could mutually agree to part ways. Mike Tomlin in Atlanta, proven winner. As a Saints fan, I wouldn't want it, but I ain't scared. Still gonna get that. It's still the Falcons. What's going on, mess with y'all, baby? Still the Falcons, man. So listen, family, what should we expect Sunday? This game is always physical, so expect physical football. Expect high, intense emotion. Expect mistakes by both teams because rivalry games are played at a different speeds. This won't be pretty, but I guarantee you what it'll be. It will be passionate. It will matter. It will matter to all those in the stands. It will matter to all those who couldn't be there who are watching on TV. It will matter to former players who have played in this rivalry. It will matter. So whether you're black and gold, baby, or red and black, or just a fan of NFL rivalries, Saints versus Falcons is not or never will be meaningless. It's the final chapter of the season Sunday, family. One last punch, one last statement. And my friends, that's keeping it real. I'm Dolph Jackson, baby. This the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast Friday night, baby. We talking Saints. We talking family, baby. We talking about let's get it on, man. And listen here, Daryl, let me tell you something. That kid right there. I watched this kid his entire career at the University of Texas, and I just dropped my head when he went to the Falcons. Because I was like, dang. I got to see this rascal twice a year. Man, the performance, that kid, hold on. The performance that kid put on Monday night. Every time he touched the ball, you just sit up on the edge of your seat. He was in the zone, and that 93-yard run, man, it was him. And the safety in the hole, he won. And it was over. Once he got, it was over. It was over, man. All right, Jerry says, since we got 2 games on Saturday, Bucks, Panthers, and Seahawks, 49ers, who you got? All right, so if I'm not mistaken, if the Bucks win, they still need the Saints to beat the Falcons. But if the Panthers win, they are in. But if they lose, if they lose, they need the Falcons to beat the Saints. My little petty ass is saying, how about the Saints and Falcons just say the hell with both of them and end the tie? How about the game just ended a tie? None of their ass go. They don't deserve to go anyway, under 500. That's a rule. That's what the competition committee, NFL, need to change. I don't care if you do win the division. You cannot qualify for the playoff even if you win your division with a sub 500 record. The hell with that. I'm tired of that. That's like giving a participation trophy. Tired of that, man. This division got to get back to being one of the strongest in the league. That's my opinion. Jay, I got you live. Don't go nowhere, baby. I'm gonna put it in. They always say I agree. How many agree with that? What y'all think about that? Think about it. You got teams that gonna be sitting at home with a winning record, okay, but out of the playoffs, and you're going to have an 8-9 damn team in the playoffs. Well, that makes sense. Listen, and I'm going to tell you this. I will take, depending on what happened this Sunday, I would prefer put in a 9-8 Lions or 9-8 Vikings over 8-9 Bucks or down 8-9 Panthers. Just would. You got, that's something they really need to look at changing, man. They really do. Mikey says, I think the NFC saw it just like how Tulane and JMU got in the college football. Well, Tulane and JMU got in the college football playoff by playing by the rules. They didn't do nothing wrong, but we ain't stupid. We knew they weren't as talented as the teams that got left out, but they were well over 500. I say below 500. You had 2 12-win football teams. Yeah, we understand they're a group of 5 and the depth, because that's really what today's college, it comes down to, the depth between the group of 5 and the Power 4. It comes down to the depth. That's all it comes down to. That's it. The depth of talent. That's it. All right, let's see what I got for you. All right. Now, here's what I need. Hey, Darren, if you are available, my friend, I need one Falcon fan and I need one Saints fan to come on, and we go put this trivia tonight. So I want to do this trivia, man. It's going to really test us. Ain't too long, but it's going to test our knowledge. So here's what I want to do. Saints Falcons rivalry trivia. All right, so I'm going to put the link in the chat. I need a Saints fan and I need a Falcon fan to come on. We'll keep it respectable as we always do. But we're going to talk our it. We're going to have fun. And we're going to try to answer some of these trivia questions. And then we're going to take it wherever y'all want to take it, family. Wherever avenue y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about the games tomorrow, we can do that. The door is open, baby. All you got to do is what? Come on in. All right, so let me get the link up there for you. And here we go. All right, family. The link is now in the chat. Remember, I need a Saints and I need a Falcon fan to come on in. Again, for all my Falcon fans out there, if you're live or you're tuning in, catching the rebroadcast of this, if you haven't subscribed to Atlanta Falcons Fandemic, stop doing yourself a disservice. Shout out to the host of Atlanta Falcons Fandemic, my brother, Cowboy. That's right. He's a diehard Atlanta Falcons fan. He does great work over there at Atlanta Falcons Fandemic. That's my brother. He's part of the Come On In Sports Network family. And so you guys really need to go in and show him some love, man. Shout out again to my brother Cowboy, man. And right now we're also live on Atlanta Falcons Fandemic channel. So again, shout out to all my black and red brethren out there. Rise up to fall down. Y'all thought I was gonna leave it like that? All right, family. All right, I got some brothers checking in. Hey, I need a Falcon fan. I can't represent y'all tonight. If another team, I would. But now we're gonna play a little trivia, man. Nigga, it's simple. All right, but before we get to the trivia, man, I'm gonna bring two of my brothers on, man. First, I'm gonna bring on one of the youngest members of the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. When we first, Daryl say, I can't hit the link, Daryl. I'm about to put it back in right now. Hold on. Let me 1 second, D. Let me get it right in there. There it is right there. All right, I see you live. I got you. All right, there's the link right there, D. Now I don't know if you're trying to get it on your phone. I'm trying to remember, man, because we had a problem like that for someone a couple months ago. I forgot what they had to do, but that's the link. You should be able to hit that link right there and get in. But until then, man, let's bring on one of our youngest members of the Come On In of the Keeping It Real Who That Sports podcast. This young man that grew up on us, and man, listen, he got a D-Bass version now. Dumbbell on, what's up? Stand back, because there's a hurricane coming through. And he's the host of the Hurricane Mike Show, along with Big Hurricane, Papa Hurricane, Hurricane Mike. Come on in. What's up, Mike?
What's good, y'all?
Happy New Year, my young brother. What's going on with you, baby? Talk to me.
Nothing much, man. Just watching, the Pelicans play like some trash and listening to, you talk about this rivalry, man. It's like,
right.
I may have not been there for the early part of the rivalry, but most of the rivalry that I did see was.
Hey, Mike, sorry to cut you off. Hey. So anybody that can help Daryl out, he's on his phone. And we're gonna bring in my other brother. This is my brother from another mother. He don't know whose fan club he wants to be the president of. He flip-flops so much I can't tell the difference. But Jay Live, man, come on in. What's up, Live?
Man, what's happening? First of all, when Chuck came in, we threw Jake Hanna to the curb. Let's go ahead and state the record. Let's state that for the record, though.
Well, I tell you,
we threw Jake Hanna to the curb when we saw Chuck. When I saw what Chuck could do, hey, Dolph, I put a bet on Chuck. When it was 7 games out, I said we gonna win 5 out of 7. Them niggas laughed at me and took that bet. They ain't laughing no more.
I got you, brother. I got you, man.
They ain't laughing no more, though.
Appreciate you being here, Daryl. Happy New Year to you, my brother, and not so good luck Sunday. Rise up to fall down. Who that? All right, my brother, you have a good one. But yeah, man. So listen, man. Tyler Shuck, man. If Tyler Shuck wins Sunday without Chris Olave, Alvin Kamara, Cesar Ruiz, Eric McCoy, who I'm missing? Come on. Who else missing? No number 2.
If anybody can do it, if any quarterback can do it, it's Shuck. He's been doing it with nothing all year. And all the national media, they don't say that. But when it comes down to any other quarterback, they quick to say, oh, he don't have this, he don't have that, he don't have this. Bro, we down to our 5th and 6th and 7th string. What are you talking about? And we winning.
Most definitely.
We're gonna drop back.
Most definitely. So
right, the backup to the backup, Mike.
So let me ask y'all this.
Audric Estime is currently our starting running back. There's nothing wrong with Estime, but he's currently our starting running back.
But you know what? Shout out to the Saints depth. Shout out to the Saints depth, bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to the 2020 squad rookie class. Which is the best
what?
In 2017.
Hey, you saw how we had 4 players voted to the all rookie class, huh?
And I ain't checked that out.
Yeah, we got 4 players voted to the all rookie team.
So let me say this then. We give them flack, and rightly so. But damn it, I got to give Mickey Loomis credit for this draft class.
Hell yeah. Bro, this class is better than 2017, though.
This class, well, we got to see how because you had all pro.
No, that quarterback worth 2.
We got to see now. Hold on. Now you had all pros and stuff come out that class, so we got to see. But damn it, I damn sure like what they did this year. They damn sure made an impact. And listen, we might get an impact from the 6th round tight end, the 7th round tight end again because
don't forget about Fadil Diggs.
Yeah, Fadil Diggs has been called up.
Yeah,
Ronnie Bell, the wide receiver from Michigan, who's a 7th round pick, I believe, of the Browns. He's been called up. So we gonna see. No Mason Tipton. His season is over. Alvin's out. Man, first of all, send our prayers out to Chris Olave, man. speedy recovery.
Yes, sir.
Will get paid, deserves to get paid.
Yeah.
Now, when we were getting on your ass about dropping passing and stuff, again, it was because we have a high expectation and standards for you that you set.
Nah, it's because
You
Rattler
understand?
was throwing them passes, dog. Let's keep
You
it
know?
real.
We ain't about to do that.
I know y'all don't like
It was
doing
hard on the
that,
mix
but it's
bag.
true.
No.
He was holding us back, dog.
Listen,
Now someone needs to say it.
Tyler Shuck has elevated the Saints. He has
Yes.
elevated the team,
Yes.
the players around him. That is
Yes.
undeniable. Spencer Rattler had his chance. He fumbled it away in Chicago and the following week against Tampa Bay. All right?
Yes.
He had his chance. Now, I'm gonna say this. Now, there are some people that cover the Saints that I respect tremendously, but every chance they get, they are assassinating the character of Spencer Rattler, man. We all know what happened. Now, I mean, live, Mike, we all saw what happened. He failed. He had his opportunity. He couldn't hold on to it. All right. He showed strides from the previous year. But for them, these certain individuals who I'm not going to name, they constantly find any and every way to bring up that kid's name in a negative sense, man. Any kind of way.
That's because it was a negative experience, dog.
What I'm saying, it wasn't a total negative experience, man. The truth is, it was this, bro.
It was negative.
He wasn't the reason the Saints were winning games. and for a while, he wasn't the reason they were losing games. But that Chicago game, he was the reason the Saints lost that game.
No,
and that Tampa Bay game, he was the reason the Saints lost that game. That missed throw to Cook in that Buffalo game. You got to make that throw, dude. He was thrown behind receivers sometimes, but he damn sure had passes, but he had his moments. But
just be honest, but he didn't push the ball, bro. And that was his biggest. That was his biggest downfall.
That's what Shuck does. Shuck go push it down the field.
He gonna push that thing down the field.
But let me tell you this though. Shout out to Kellen Moore because Kellen Moore made the right choice. I'm hearing everybody say, they should have started Shuck from the beginning. Hell no. He was not ready. Him spending time on that scout team helped him develop to what we see now. There is no doubt about it. You think how big of a difference you think it would have been if he would have started the season? He would have got his
a little bit, dog, because he pushed the ball.
All right.
And a lot of them games, bro, we didn't get whooped. We wasn't getting whooped, dog. We lost by like a field goal or a touchdown for most of those games.
And listen,
it would have been a big difference, dog. But I'm not mad at him letting him sit.
But one game? One game.
No, all right. Hey, that one game would have had us in contention for the playoffs right now, dog.
Hey, man, playoffs to do what? If you under 500, you don't deserve to be in the playoffs, bro.
Hey, I'm not sweating, dog. We're not sweating it. We don't care. We just happy we got our quarterback. But I would tell you, it's Spencer, dog. Just be honest. If Shuck started this season, you can't tell me we would have won a game or two more. 100%.
You don't know that.
You can't say that.
Why would y'all say that, bro? Shuck is a mature quarterback. He didn't come in like no 21, 20-year-old.
None of y'all was saying that. All y'all know that Shuck
week one if he's just
y'all was upset.
I put money on it.
Y'all was upset draft night when the Saints got him at 40. Most of y'all
I wasn't.
All right.
I wasn't.
All right.
But no, honestly, when I saw the pick, I looked at his highlights, bro. Honestly, and I saw the throws he was making. I'm like, whoa, those are NFL throws. I saw
the kid throwing for 3 days in Mobile.
I wasn't mad at it, bro.
Against Miami, I watched him against Notre Dame. I knew the kid can play. Also, shout out to ECG. Shout out to Dante. Me and Dante.
Yeah, hey, no, I've been a believer in Shuck. Like, look, like I said, I put money on Shuck 7 weeks ago.
being the best quarterback.
Because I believed in this dude and what I saw.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all when I was like, Shuck is that dude, and it goes all the way back to preseason against the Chargers. Remember he threw that big 6 against the Chargers in the preseason, and then came back the next drive, and what he did, he was fearless. And he didn't bat out. He came right back straight. Who that was that? The Tipton. To Tipton, I believe.
Tipton.
That deep ball to Tipton came right back. And I was like, damn.
54 yards.
And I watched the way he handled himself. What was the one thing coming in to the league that we were worried about and many were worried about? Was him in the pocket. That's it. When the pocket got muddy. All right. So what you had in the off season, you had, and there was a video on YouTube, not YouTube, on X, where you had this player. First of all, there's a couple. You got Sam Acho. Was it Acho?
Yeah.
He was going crazy when the Saints selected. Oh, hold on. This is ridiculous. The Saints take Charlotte Shuck over Shedeur Sanders. When all along, all those who cover the team, all those who watch the team, everybody knew Shedeur Sanders was not on the Saints board. He was not the quarterback for Kellen Moore and his team. It was either going to be Jackson Dart or it was going to be Tyler Shuck. And
rightfully so.
Tyler Shuck was their guy. They got him.
Rightfully so. Shout out Kellen Moore.
Now, for those who say, they could have got Jackson Dart. If they wanted Jackson Dart, they could have traded up to get Jackson Dart. Saints got the guy that
like the Giants did.
Just like the Giants did, Mike. The Saints got the guy that they wanted. All that being said, we said all summer. You heard me say, I'm not a Shuck fan. I'm not a Rattler fan. I'm a Saints fan. And I wish both of those young men success. I don't care who's the quarterback. Whoever's under center on Sunday, that's who I'm rolling with. That's my quarterback. And
hey, I don't understand though.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me finish.
All
then
right.
I'll let you go, bro.
All right.
What I like about what I've seen from Tyler Shuck is what everybody said. Each and every single week he gets better. I ain't just talking about the last 4 weeks. He showed me something in that debacle against Seattle. I saw something. And when the Rams beat him up, the Rams beat him up. I saw something in that kid.
Right.
He carried himself like a starting quarterback. He carries himself like a pro. He carries himself like I'm that dude. And he got some fire with him, baby. He got some fire with him. And listen, don't think he ain't paying attention. He ain't hear all that people were saying. And then shout out to Dante, but also, man, shout out to Louis Riddick. Because Louis Riddick has been on Tyler Shuck ever since the draft process last year. He went on talk show after talk show talking about Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck, everybody should do it. Everybody Cam Ward, Jackson Dart. He was on Tyler Shuck. And man, shout out to the great Charles Davis, who we had the pleasure of having on the show right before the draft. And he was high on Tyler Shuck. Saints got their man. This kid has come in and he has played beyond what we thought and expected. And you better believe what the Saints brass thought and expected. And it is a pleasant surprise. And do you know how this young man, and listen, next season, defensive coordinators, they're going to have tape. It's going to be up to him to what? To elevate his game next season. All right? I think he will, but they got to put the pieces around him. You got to build around this kid. He's on a rookie contract. You got to build around this kid. You got to get him weapons, man. You got to. And on the defensive side of the ball, we need a difference maker. Anybody see Bain from Miami the other night? I'm gonna tell you, Downs, the safety Downs from Ohio State, Alvin Reese, but Downs, man, Downs will look good next to Sanka. Downs and Sanko, I'm telling you, that'll be a hell of a combination.
I think
You know,
that
what about
Go
Reed,
ahead,
dog?
Live.
What about Reed, though?
I don't know.
No, I was saying, what about Reed?
Oh, the veteran? Yeah.
Yeah.
He played another year. He can tutor him. We need another year. He tutor the kid. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know,
dog.
I'm just saying, man. No, what, man? I said this at the beginning of the year. I said the Saints would be a better team at the end of the year. Now I didn't know who the quarterback would be. I didn't know, but I just knew that this team would be a better team at the end of the year. Kellen Moore is becoming a better head coach. Sometimes we forget that. We not only have a rookie quarterback, we got a rookie head coach. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
You know
Mike.
what, bro?
Live, and then go.
Yeah.
Then Mike could go.
All right. Well, I was going to say that one thing with us having a rookie head coach, though, we good with that. That's what we wanted. We expected some bumps and bruises in the road. But as long as I got an offensive-minded rookie head, first of all, let me say it right. An offensive-minded Super Bowl winning OC as the head coach, mixing with my starting quarterback of Tyler Shuck, dog, bro, let me tell y'all something, bro. Who that nation? If y'all ain't ready, y'all better get ready. If you ain't bought your Shuck jersey that you can have in your closet for 9, 8 to 10 years, you better go ahead and purchase that thing. When I tell you we got our starting quarterback, we got our head coach for years to come. I don't know what y'all saying. If this boy don't show signs of Drew Brees, if you don't see Drew Brees dripping all over Tyler Shuck, you tripping. You can see it in the young man.
Do me a favor. Like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
You know what? Dolph,
Dolph,
let me tell you something. When I saw
there's only
Kamara
one
in
Drew Brees,
preseason,
bro.
I said he a better Pierre Thomas. When I saw Mike Thomas, I said, whoa, baby, this dude is a better Colston. Before he even caught a pass in regular season. Dog, when I'm telling you I see talent, I know it. Tyler Shuck is the type of guy, bro, this dude ain't got no injury history. He broke bones. He don't got it's not bad hamstrings and ligaments and injury issues and shit like that. It was just unfortunate situations. Right. But that shit made that man who he is.
That those who don't do their research use and run with, like they were showing that one ass video of him throwing that bad ball in a combine. Then the video everybody showed him just flipping the damn ball in that game. That was the only two dessert things they went with.
Right.
Like I said,
and they talk about
hey,
dog. And if you look at this dude percentage of his passing plays against the rush, it was exceptional.
Yeah.
He wasn't no dude that panicked when the rush came. He just had bad clips.
Who?
Shuck.
He had moments in college, bro. He done cleaned it up in the league.
Listen. No.
No. I ain't talking about clips. I watch games, bro.
Listen. Look at his numbers with his passing attempts against the rush. It's exceptional. He just had bad clips that the media polarized, and that's all we saw. Look at his percentage. Bro, it was up there with the best.
But I watched games of him. I watched football games that he played, bro. And I'm telling you, that was one of the things he had to work on coming into this league. He had time.
He made it look bad because of the shit that he did in those moments. But I'm telling you, those moments was rare.
That was something he had to work on. You know, like when Mike Detillier was on. I talked to Mike Detillier. You know, like Mike said, because he had a tendency of throwing when going back. But like Mike said, Dolph, every quarterback done that. Drew Brees, Tom Brady, all done that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, all the greats, I don't care who they are, every quarterback hates pressure right in their face.
Up the middle.
Right in their face. And for Tyler Shuck, this season, and whoever's been the Saints quarterback this season, they've been getting pressure right up the middle. Them two guards. So we'll see. Greg says, Greg Raging Cajun. What's up, Greg? Come on in and saying, can't wait for this year's draft. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Man, Mike, let me ask you this. Does Cam Jordan come back to the Saints? Or does he go to a contender?
I think Cam Jordan is going to – I'm not going to lie. If you would have asked me this about 4 weeks ago, whenever the Saints were 2-10, if you would have asked me that same question, I would have been like, ain't no shot Cam Jordan coming back. But now, Saints winning some games. He's seeing who our quarterback is. He's seeing the locker room. He's seeing who Kellen Moore is, the guy that I said I wanted, just throwing that out there. But Cam Jordan, I do think, will be a New Orleans Saint for at least next season. I think it just comes down to, like, are you winning games now? And I think Cam Jordan's going to look at it and he's going to be like, if we can have a good offseason, we can, like, why can't we go far in the playoffs with this team? If we can go, like, so I think Cam Jordan's going to be like, why go to a contender when this team could be a contender next year? So I think Cam Jordan, I think he's going to retire black and gold. Seeing Cam Jordan in like a, I don't know, a Bengals uniform or Texans uniform, that don't sit right. Him in that Saints uniform, though, that does sit right.
And realistically, every team in the NFC South has an opportunity to win the division next year. Every team, every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. Even if the Falcons make a coaching change, they got opportunity to win the NFC South next year. Now, I know the Bucks have fell off, but the fall that they have taken, man, and I'm not trying to make no excuses, man, but you ain't gonna tell me something not really wrong with Baker Mayfield, bro. You don't go from how he was playing early in the season to how he playing now.
Remember, he hurt his shoulder against the Rams.
Yeah. I think he's been trying to gut it out and play through these injuries, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look, I ain't a Buck fan, but I damn sure respect how this kid has revitalized his career and has become one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC, if not the NFL. And but this division is wide open next year for the Saints, for the Falcons, for the Panthers, for the Bucks. Damn it, the Panthers. Tomorrow, this time, we could be sitting here with the Carolina Panthers, NFC South champions, with a 9-8 record, at least they're over 500, going into the playoffs. You gonna tell me it can't happen? This team here is getting better in 1 year. Saints have gotten better at the end of the year. Now it comes down to making the right moves this offseason. And to me, they got to hit free agency and they got to show up the inside of that offensive line. And the blueprint to me is what Chicago did for Caleb Williams. They had the same problem. What they do? They went and got Turney and they made their trade with the Rams. And I believe they got Jackson. They got 2 goals. They brought them in to solidify the interior of that offensive line. And now look, Caleb Williams is special, bro. He's special. So Lob, man, looking forward, man.
I'm here though.
So looking forward, bro. Right now.
No. Definitely.
What's your biggest need for the Saints for next year on the defensive side of the ball?
On the defensive side of the ball,
yeah,
I need a dominant D tackle.
Gotcha.
I need a dominant D tackle. I need some more meat on the bone in the middle of that defense, and I need a pass rushing
right
D tackle. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that get through that line.
Yeah,
that's my biggest need right now. Cornerbacks, I'm good with. Hey, our young bulls came to play, and we criticized them, and like you said, dog, we was hard on them. The crystal light jokes and all that shit. But when we go
Sugar
back
free.
and look at how these boys handle their business,
Sugar free.
man, look, our young bulls handle business this year. Every
Listen.
single last one of them.
When he play like Kool-Aid, I call him Kool-Aid. When he play like Sugar Free, I call him Sugar Free. Because I need to see Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Kool-Aid's gotten better.
Yeah.
We got his second year.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Quincy
y'all at,
Riley.
fellas?
I love Quincy Riley, bro.
Who that is?
You
Yeah.
know, oh, look who's in the building with them Boston acoustics, baby. JT.
Yes, indeed.
What's up?
What's that, JT?
We gonna do
up,
this.
JT?
What's up, fellas? Where you at, Mike?
JT.
Hurricane Mike, where you at, J-Line?
I'm letting them Panther fans and Tampa Bay fans and Atlanta Falcons fans get it. And I'm talking about with my chest out. You heard me?
I know, I hear you.
Listen, I tell you what, they better enjoy this year. They
They
hoping.
better enjoy this year,
I
though.
think,
They hoping.
hey,
Listen,
dog,
they
I'm
were
with.
hoping and praying. Tyler Shuck ain't that dude, but guess what?
I know, because we would have been in the pickle. We'd have been in the pickle.
Look like that dude. Let's build around.
Dog,
And if
that dude. Hey, what
And
you
let me
say?
tell you,
Say, dog?
dog.
Walk like a duck, quack like a duck. It's a
Say,
duck.
bro.
Bruh, I want to see this kid surrounded with healthy talent.
That's right, dog. There you go. That's right. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, this you look at what, and I'm gonna just say it, I'm gonna be real about the whole thing. You look at the line that started this year for Rattler. Even if Shuck had that line, I think he would have won 3 games with that line. At least 3 more games.
Right.
I'm telling you.
2 to 3.
I'm telling you.
No doubt he has elevated the players around him, bro.
And the thing that everybody is forgetting, he's not like a 20, 21-year-old rookie coming into the dude with experience. He a rookie, but he experienced at 26. Man, you talking about a grown man sitting up here.
Hold on. Y'all do know he played less college games than Spencer Rattler, right? Everybody keeps saying,
but you gotta understand
hold on. No. Everybody keeps saying he experienced because of his age.
Yeah.
Tyler Shuck ain't played that many football games, bro.
All right, cool. Dog.
From
the sideline, watching film.
Look, all quarterbacks on the sideline watching film.
I got one for you.
This is what I'm saying.
Tell him, JT.
What I'm saying is this. First of all, y'all ain't about to try to tag team stupid stuff tonight. when y'all ain't making no sense and y'all gonna lose regardless. Y'all gonna lose regardless.
I'm sorry if you don't understand, my brother.
What I'm saying, my brother. What I'm saying is this. Tyler, there is no doubt, bro. There is no doubt, bro. The team has elevated its play because of Tyler Shuck.
Tyler Shuck. That's right.
Has come in.
That's right.
Experience.
That's right.
Ain't about experience. It's about getting those reps on that practice on that scout team. And I'm gonna tell you what. That's why he has that connection with Kevin Austin Jr.
Because
of that scout team. That's why he has that connection with Dante Pettis.
That's right.
Because Olave is out Sunday, that there's going to be some big old drop off.
That's why they putting the tight end in.
Kevin Austin Jr. or Dante Pettis go have
that
a big
7th-round pick. That 7th-round pick gonna play.
Yeah, the tight end. He caught the first 2.
No, and a defensive end.
Yeah, Fidel.
But you know what? Hey, bro, another thing helped Tyler Shuck is when he was in college, the different teams he was on, when he was in college.
What helped him was he purposely chose Louisville because of Coach Braun. Coach Braun runs a NFL style offense. That's why he went to Louisville.
That's
if
right.
You're paying attention. USC's quarterback from last year, he went to Louisville this year. Because of Coach Braun. Coach Braun's one of the best college coaches that there is, man. Who that record? Stop it. What's going on, bro? Stop it with that foolishness, bro. We not even talking to you tonight with that, man. What's going on, bro?
What he said? What he said?
You see it in the chat. I'm not even saying it, bro.
Man. Hey, bro. If I think this week, bro, you might y'all gonna have to check this out though. But I think that boy Estime, I think he tough as hard as he runs. I think that's gonna be some tough yards this week for him. But I do think, to me, I think he get over 100 yards this week though against the Falcons. The Falcons line is not as fast, not no more.
I think you're underestimating I think you're underestimating the importance of Divine Diablo.
Yes.
Divine Diablo. He's a linebacker that the Falcons picked up from the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
With Divine Diablo in the lineup, the run defense for the Falcons jumps up to top 7 in the league. Without Divine Diablo, because he was down to injury, the Falcons' run defense dropped down to bottom 20s. He makes that much of a difference. He's a downhill linebacker who can plug up space, especially considering that the Saints' run game, it pretty much depends on if the interior can climb up to the second level. They love to run the inside zone run game.
Depends on if Caesar Reed is on the field, but all right.
I think Diablo gonna have a hard time because we ain't got like pure speed back there, but we got some thumpers with Estime, and I think this game here, y'all better watch Taysom Hill. That's all I can tell you. You better. This is last game. You better watch it.
Last game.
So
I love the confidence. I love the confidence. I just don't think this game is going to be as smooth sailing as we are sitting up here trying to portray.
No, it's never smooth sailing. It's never
sailing.
Yeah, it's never smooth sailing.
Listen,
it's never smooth sailing.
It's gonna be a dog fight, But right now, the Falcons.
I don't know about all that.
I talked about it earlier, bro. James Pierce Jr. That kid's a. Think about the first game. How they got after the Saints.
They was missing the right tackle.
I'm calling it, dog. I'm calling it. We get 6 sacks this week, dog. 6 sacks. Six.
I hope
Saints get 6 sacks.
If they get 6 sacks, it's going to have to be without blitzing.
It's going to be 6 sacks, bro. Wow.
Hey, you worry about Chase Young because he coming.
We got fresh meat coming.
You said it like I'm a Falcons fan. I know damn Falcons fan.
Yeah, who's David? David, he think he talking about.
Like, come on, like, do you not see my logo?
You don't see it, baby.
You don't got no damn logo.
We got.
But let me introduce myself real quick. If y'all don't mind that. If y'all don't mind, that is.
Yeah, go ahead.
You came out here sounding like a Falcons fan, yeah.
Nah. You speaking to Who Dat Davis, the original founding member of the B&G Breakdown podcast. How you doing?
There you go. That's a big change. Yeah, because
how long ago was that? When you got founded? What year?
2 years ago.
All right. Well, I've been on
2 years running.
I've been on for about 8.
What you say? You've been the same.
What you gonna know about me is I'm all black and gold until I'm dead and cold. That's my mantra. But I also keep it real. I don't like to sell nobody no false hope. If there's some concerns, I call it out.
Good.
If there's some optimism, I'm gonna call it out.
You believe Tyler Chuck the future, right?
Right now, he's earned himself the right to play as starting quarterback for 2026. That's big. Now, hold on. Let me let my plan. I'm gonna say this. Going into this year, I was on record saying Spencer Rattler had the right to compete for QB1. There's no compete with Tyler Shuck right now for QB1. He's shown that he can at least carry this team through 2026 unabated. And that's a major step up. And that gives hope for the future of what this franchise can be. Yes, he deserves to start. There's no contest on that. I don't care about drafting no quarterback. I don't care about getting no veteran QB for HL. Let's just back up. Tyler Shuck is your QB for 2026.
I don't mean you no harm. I ain't all that stuff. I know all that's all right and everything. I don't mean no harm, but
we would have been better off though.
We building a team now, and Tyler Shuck is the man right now. And
absolutely,
what I see of Tyler Shuck, and if you can talk on this one too, if you like. What I see from him is better than about right now is better than about 20 quarterbacks, maybe 21 right now.
Bro, he a top 10 quarterback right now. 100%.
He's top 12. He's top 12 in a lot of the QB metrics right now. He's only played in 9 games so far. And that's a major step up. I think a lot of us in the Who Dat Nation didn't expect this level of play this quickly from a QB coming out of
his most impressive
coming out
stat
of
is on
college.
third down and long, especially third and long.
Not at
Yes,
all.
Bro, I don't
now
even care
he's setting
about
himself
third
up for
and 12
failure
no
with
more.
that. I will say, Derek, he's going to set us up for failure with that going to the next year because in this league, it's hard to maintain that high level of success on third downs. It's hard to do that year in and year out.
Not at all. Not when you're a quarterback that pushes the ball down the field.
Hold on. No. What we ain't gonna do, we ain't gonna overlook the play calling. That play calling on first down sometimes has been suspect as hell this season. Again, that's why I say Kellen Moore has also grown as the season has gone.
Yes, but Kellen Moore's been growing along with Tyler Shuck.
Yes.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Hey, but you know what though? Kellen Moore been having a lot of criticism. I mean, all his whole career with Dallas, because remember he got fired from there. Yeah, everywhere he go, he gets a little criticism. But that offense, at the end of the day, is productive. It's productive. It's a good offense.
You know but my thing is, Kellen Moore, not only Tyler Shuck has grown, but the head coach and play caller has grown too. Because there's a difference, bro, when you take on that mantra of being the head coach and the play caller. Because you have so much other things. You are now in charge of every aspect of the team. So that's where your offensive coordinator comes in. So you and Nussmeier have to be on the same page. You and Shuck have to be on the same page. And if you guys heard Tyler speak about Moore, it's simple. He comes to him. What plays you like this week? What plays you don't like? You like them? All right, we're going to put this in the game plan, and let's see how we can attack the defense with this play. And that has been said about Kellen Moore at every stop he has been at.
Every stop.
He's a player's coach. He's a coach that listens. He's not stubborn. He's not a coach who's like, hey, it's my way or no way. I'm the coach who can do it like I say. What he does is he plays to his players' strengths. And listen, there's not a throw on the field Tyler Shuck cannot make. Nobody sitting here right now. Nobody. None of us thought that what we have witnessed since this young man took over in the second half against Tampa Bay in that first meeting against the Bucs, that we will be sitting here today with a undeniable understanding and knowledge that Tyler Shuck is the starting quarterback for the New Orleans Saints in 2026, hands down. Ain't no veteran, ain't no going into the draft reaching for a quarterback who doesn't deserve to be drafted where he's going to be drafted. None of that.
And that's a big move. That's a big move.
No, I would say that I believe, but go ahead.
You get
from day one. I've been said start Shuck.
Man,
if you started Tyler Shuck earlier in the season, you're not going to get this level of Tyler Shuck if you start him early in the season.
They don't understand, bro.
No, listen to me. That's cool. But after about 3 games with Tyler Shuck mature ass, guess what? We'd have been winning games, bro.
Straight up. I'm gonna go along.
That dude was ready to play. Straight up.
Dolph, I think you're right, Dolph. Kellen Moore opened the book a little bit more for each week. Each week, you're gonna see a couple of players new, like that play that Tyler Shuck threw to Olave going down the sideline. I mean, perfect pass right there, boom, on both sides.
I hear y'all points, but Tyler Shuck would disagree with y'all.
No, he wouldn't. Tyler Shuck ain't gonna throw his head coach under the bus.
Tyler Shuck literally came out and said that Tyler Shuck literally came out to the media and said that if it wasn't for his time on special teams, not especially scout team, running the scout team, this version of him we would not see.
All right, and I hear you on that, but what I want to come back with you on is this: Tyler Shuck is the pro. He ain't gonna throw his head coach under the bus, even though he knew, bro. If you heard Tyler Shuck interviews when he was talking before this season started, he was talking like he was the starter. You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
I got you on that. But that's also the mindset with the quarterback. But Tyler Shuck knew he was better than Rattler. I knew he was better than Rattler because he gave Rattler a run for his money the whole while. And Rattler is a second-year quarterback with NFL experience. There's no way that shit should have been coached.
Just like him.
I'll make a counter argument and say
Tyler Shuck got the highest ceiling by far. We all can say that.
Bro, hold on. Everybody, hold on. Let me say this, bro. We not doing that, bro. We not bashing that kid, bro. We not doing that.
I don't even want Rattler on my team, dog.
Man, you crazy.
I want a veteran quarterback. I want a veteran quarterback.
Rattler's one of the best backups in the league.
You want the best?
No, he ain't. He didn't win shit.
Hey man, listen.
What's his record?
Spencer Rattler outplayed his draft position by a fair margin.
Right.
Go ahead.
Look, we're not sitting here saying Spencer Rattler is the future or anything close to that, but he's outplayed his draft position. He from his talent level of play, I would warn him being a 4th round pick than a 5th.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's major. That's major considering that means that he has a future in this league being at least a high end backup.
Hey, J Live, didn't you want Hayner to be the quarterback or something like that?
Listen to me. I was a Jake Hayner fan because Jake Hayner was showing his ass in training camp. We all can attest to that.
Right.
He was. It's not like what I was saying was unfounded. But he didn't show his ass when the lights was bright.
Never.
And I came on this show, Dolph, and I told you, hey, I'm going with Rattler.
Training camp.
Yeah.
I came on and I said I'm going with Rattler.
You just go with the flavor of the month. Go ahead.
Training camp.
No, that ain't true.
Yeah.
You just said I went with Rattler. I came with Dolph. I told you no. It's right. You came on here and you said Dolph Rattler. No, I'm on Rattler train.
Training camp.
No, because Rattler outplayed him and he deserved my praise.
Dolph. Hey, Dolph.
Look, at the end of the day, Spencer Rattler is a quarterback you can win with, not because of. But there are a few quarterbacks you can win games because of.
No, you can't win with him.
Yes, you can win games with him. You're not going to win games because of him.
Averaging 5 yards a throw. You can't win with that. No, he's a cancer.
You can win with that.
He's a cancer.
Look, Spencer Rattler is not a QB that you can win because of. He's a QB where you have to get ahead in the game. He's going to keep you ahead. He's not going to bring you back from being down.
With the roster that we had, we cannot have a quarterback
that's going to lead the team to wins. I mean, like
exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Make players.
That, but you got to understand that means we're going to lose, bro.
You know.
But that doesn't defeat my point, though. That doesn't change my point that he's a good high-end backup that can keep you ahead in the game.
We only won 1 game.
Yeah.
He ain't no high-end backup.
Do you know what a backup QB means?
Winston is a high-end backup.
Do you know what a backup QB means?
Yes. Someone that can come in and hold the ship steady until we get our starting quarterback back.
And he can keep the ship steady. He's shown he can at least keep his ship steady.
Bro, we won't win with him. Ain't no 4-quarter comeback with him.
You know, you got to look at a lot of stuff with that, though. You know,
no.
J Live, you got to look. You got to look at this. Look, you got to look at this. Rattler was in Dennis Allen's. He had all that offense that he was dealing with at that time, and now Rattler had to switch to this offense. Now this guy, he fit the offense, and I'm quite sure he had the book for the offense before he was drafted. Most times that's how they do that anyway. But I think Rattler is good right here in this offense. I think he can win a game or two if we had to get a game. You understand? And go from there.
Where you get that from, JT?
Well, I say this. I'm looking at
game out of what, 12?
Yeah, but you gotta say he been in the system with he's in the system now. He's learning it. It's like it's a new thing for him, but he's doing good. That's how he beat Shuck out at the beginning of camp. You understand? But now
he didn't beat Shuck out. He didn't.
Hold
It was
on.
just even.
Hold on. Hold on, bro. This is why I want the show to go. This is not about Spencer Rattler versus Tyler Shuck, bro. This is not what this is about, bro.
But
this is
all right,
about.
though. But you know what I don't like, though? I don't like how no one don't acknowledge that Spencer Rattler was bad for us. How come y'all can't say this dude was trash?
Wait. Hold on. I don't mean to disrespect nobody. Hold on. I'm not going to disrespect nobody. So what you're not you can't just call on this man's show and disrespect us and our knowledge of the game, bro. How you gonna disrespect this man on his own show about the knowledge of the game?
What you talking about? I'm not disrespecting Dolph. I'm telling
yes,
Dolph
you
my
is.
opinion. My opinion is that Spencer
you
Rattler
just insulted this man's intelligence about the knowledge of the game about Spencer Rattler.
I'm telling you, Spencer Rattler trash, nigga. Like that's why I'm mad with it.
Okay, that's your opinion. Yeah. I can respect that, but you're wrong. But I can respect that.
That's my opinion, and look, I respect your opinion to say that he wasn't. But I'm telling you, the type of quarterback play that he was giving us is losing quarterback play in the NFL, and I don't want it. I don't want it, bro. He's one of them quarterbacks, bro. That's not like killing you, and you don't say you can't say all right. He hurting us, but he's not going to win us no games, bro.
Who would you want for the backup? They're going to come in.
There's a lot of veteran quarterbacks
like who?
That has NFL experience that will give us a better shot than Spencer Rattler.
Who?
Jameis Winston for one. Russell Wilson for two.
Losing with the Giants. Come on.
Look, I don't give you two, Dolph. We'll see who's in free agency after this year.
Hold on. You say the same Russell Wilson who got benched for Jackson Dart? And look how Jackson Dart's playing.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. He's the backup. He's second string. That's cool.
Losing.
You talking about trash?
I just gave you Josh Johnson losing. And
I don't want him, though.
No, I'm naming them. I'm naming the quarterbacks. The backup quarterback. So I'm trying to see what backup quarterback you gonna get, and what you fail to understand
on a cheap rookie contract. On a cheap rookie contract.
I would rather a backup quarterback that won more than one game in the NFL.
Lost record. I understand that, but football also is not an individual game. Quarterbacks get all the glory. And they get all the blame. We understand that. But as a
why do y'all like this dude so much? He did nothing for us.
Listen,
he's not as bad as you trying to make this kid.
He won one game. He lost 12.
Let me ask you something. Hold on. My question to you is, what is it about Rattler that you hate so much, considering the fact he's on a cheap 5th round rookie contract?
Look at
he's
Tyler
cheap.
Shuck. All right, look at this.
Tyler Shuck the ball down the field.
Y'all never want to do it. But Tyler Shuck is winning with nobody. He's winning with the same squad, the same conditions, because he's a quarterback that elevates.
Okay, I get that. I agree with you on that, but that's not my question, though. My question is, who do you see is going to be cheaper than Spencer Rattler right now on a rookie contract?
Time out. I don't care about cheaper. I want a quality backup quarterback. You can get a backup quarterback for decent money, dog.
Well,
look, this is the New Orleans Saints. We can, if we want them, we can get them. It's me.
You're not going to get cheaper than Spencer Rattler, bro.
I'm gonna say this, J.
I don't care about cheaper.
You should, considering the Saints
quarterback that won more than one game, and that's my bottom line, bro. Spencer Rattler does not know how to win in this league, bro, and that's all he showed me.
Okay,
that's it.
That's all he showed you. That
kid, he lost every game.
He showed. It's not about winning a game when it comes to a backup quarterback. The backup QB's role is to keep the ship steady, and for his level of play, at the bare minimum, Spencer Rattler has shown he can keep a ship steady for a game or two, or however long is necessary for your main guy to get back in the lineup. We're not asking him to go win a game. We're asking him to not lose a game. Bare minimum.
Is there a better backup quarterback than Spencer Rattler?
Well, I like our quarterback.
I would think there's a better backup that we can have on our team than Spencer Rattler. Will we all be in agreement of that?
Jay, I think I like the setup we got right now with the quarterback, because we wouldn't be talking about this if that boy was still here, Derek Carr. And we got a lot. It's a lot of different things that went on, but I like this set better than the old set. So let's ride with them and let them get us through right now, because we need to fix this line before next year, so our quarterback can stay playing for 16 games.
All right, but let me ask you this, JT. As far as fixing the line, how would you like to go about fixing the line? Because me personally, I think we need to fix the line in free agency. Like, the key positions need to be fixed in free agency with something that's proven to protect our franchise.
I say go get you. If you can't get two experienced guard, go get you one free agent guard. But me personally, I would try to look for me a center, because
shout out JP. Hell yeah, I don't, because McCoy ain't.
McCoy been hurt for a couple of years.
He's always hurt.
Can't say he ain't it.
Are you gonna look for one in free agency or the draft?
Well, I'll try to go in the draft.
I want to address my starting line in free agency.
I'm gonna say this: you already got his backup center. Fortner has played. He's admirable, man.
He's played decent.
No, Fortner has played great.
So you go and get you one in the draft.
I get a rookie, man. If you go get a rookie, you can play guard and center.
That's what I say too, dog. I'll get a rookie right there. Hey, dog, do this for me.
Do you want to address anything?
I never looked this up yet, dog. Could you check out to see what our draft picks is and how many in what round? Because I think we got 2 in the 4th round or 3.
So my game plan would be, I would bring Fortner back on a friendly deal. I would draft the starting left guard in the late 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah, I would do that too.
And then I'd find a free agent right guard for Cesar Ruiz.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
But hey, what y'all think? Y'all think Cesar Ruiz is going to be back next year?
He's definitely going to be back, because unfortunately that contract is something you can easily move off of.
Yeah, and I saw that we going to pay a lot if we got rid of his ass too.
Now he is the contract isn't so bad to where you can't trade away from it, but
all right, JT,
either way, that's going to be some dead money that you're going to be swallowing for at least 2026. And the Saints are already going to be at least at very minimum $65 million in dead cap for 26.
Hey, and it is, but one thing for sure, I don't need him to be starting, bro. I hope Kellen Moore saw enough for Cesar Ruiz to know that.
I thought we came out of that cap. I thought we came out of that dead money.
No. Oh, the dead cap's going to be gone by 26. So you're going to have a fresh book by 27. But the dead cap's still going to be what it is in 26.
27 is when we get to eat.
Okay.
You're only $10 million over the cap, though. That's a good spot to be in. Which means you can still
for the Saints.
Right. You can be a little aggressive in free agency. You can go get some guys that you want. You can do like some backloaded deals that can go into 27 and beyond if you want to do it that way. Like 1 or 2 splash players you want to sign, you can do it that way.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You looked that up, though?
I at least think one position needs to be addressed in free agency for that line. At least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bare minimum. I try to find another starting offensive lineman.
All right,
and maybe a wide receiver. Actually, no. I prefer signing a running back for a good deal, because you don't want to go into the draft thinking that running back is the position of need you have to draft.
Hey, Hurricane Mike. Hey, who you want the first pick to? What position you want the first pick to be?
Best player available, man.
I don't know about best player available. I got positions I need filled, dog. Like I need Tyler Shuck with a wide receiver first pick.
This team need no wide receiver, no first pick, man.
Dog? Look where we at right now, dog. We one injury away from being depleted. What are you talking about, bro?
You call wide receiver. You ain't got no damn pass rush. You got a pole-ass interior.
What you talking about? We ain't got no pass rush.
You ain't got.
I got 2 players
in like the first and second round.
Oh,
so So we're talking about pass rush. Let's set the context real quick. The Saints have 46 sacks on the year. That's ranked 8th among the league. What Brandon Staley has done with that defensive line cannot be understated. However, it's not just about what this year is.
Our first pick.
That there is an argument for that. That being said, if my honest opinion, you have to go best player available, and those will come down to two options, at least for me. One, you are in Caleb Downs territory, and two, you are in prime position to take an edge rusher like David Bailey or even Reuben Bain.
Man, that's a
but my personal opinion, you have to go defense for that first round. You have to continue getting young in those certain key situations, bro. Because you can't rely on Carl Granderson being your rotational guy anymore. I think he's shown you that he's hit his ceiling. And I know Cam's probably going to come back for one more year. But after that 1 year, what's your answer going to be? Just Chase Young? You need another edge guy.
He done plateaued already.
But I don't want to reach. I don't want to reach for my first pick for an edge guy, though.
Well,
David Bailey wouldn't be a reach at all.
But I don't know if Bailey gonna be. But I don't think Bailey gonna be there because
actually, I think there's a good chance he's gonna be there with where the Saints are picking at right now.
If you not picking 1 to 3,
let me tell you
if you're not picking 1 to 3 to get the top people, if you're not picking 1 to 3 to get the top people, I always said get a skill position player. I mean, you don't go wrong with them. You know, you can get the best player available.
Hold on. Here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to mute all y'all ass. Hold on. I'm about to mute all y'all ass. You know what, man? Everybody, not you, Mike, not you. I'm just saying, though, everybody like, oh, no, we cannot take a offensive lineman or a defensive lineman in the first round. We need a wide receiver. We need a running back. Man, football is won in the trenches. It don't matter, man. Y'all keep they swinging and they done been missing, but damn it, they hit on 2 tackles. They hit on 2 young tackles. I don't care what they hit on those 2 young tackles. You got to build your trenches up, bro. You can have the best quarterback in the world, bro. If you ain't got no blocking up front, look at Joe Burrow. Look how this man keep getting injured and beat up because Cincinnati refuses to put the necessary resources in front of the kid. You got to have offensive linemen. You got to have defensive linemen in this league. Football, every stage of football. Pop Warner, high school, middle school, college, junior college, semi-pro, NFL, trenches matter. When you're good in the trenches, you are good, bro. Why do you think the Eagles are good? Because they're good in the trenches.
Right. And that's why I said, Dolph, we need to address that in free agency.
Why the Broncos good? And it's just because Sean got good people in the trenches. You got to have good offensive line play, bro. It gives you a chance. You got to have good defensive line play. It gives you a chance. And like who that David said, man, shout out to Brandon Staley for the job he has done. And just remember, this is the first year. He really doesn't have the people that he really wants to fit the system that he wants to run. But that's where coaching comes in. When you develop your system or you tinker your system around the talents of the players that you currently have on your roster. So that's where him and Kellen Moore have impressed me the most this season. Damn it, the Saints they're right under a top 10 defense. We got
what you mean? Ain't they top? I thought they was within the top 10.
No, I think they're 11. I think we're 11 right now, if I ain't mistaken.
Oh, after that last game, we went to 11?
That run defense, we still sucking in run defense, bro. We still sucking in run defense. We got to get better.
And we got to face Bijan Robinson. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we got to face him. And man, what he did Monday night, bro, it was a pleasure to watch, bro. That kid, just as a football fan, it's a pleasure to watch that kid play, bro. He's a major problem, bro.
He's been a problem since he been in the league. I hate facing him because we just don't have no answer for him. The good thing about it though, Atlanta don't run their offense through him. They don't run their offense through him. For some reason, I don't understand. But they won't. And they never do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only good thing, because if we got a heavy dose of Bijan Robinson when that boy gets on, it's very hard to stop. But
right, so
sometimes the Saints be swarming to that ball though, and I think that's what we're gonna be at this Sunday. Swarming to that ball, everybody on his ass.
All right, so let's go to trivia, man. Let's go to trivia, man. So we're gonna do a little trivia tonight, man. My first question is, I want everybody let me get this up on the screen. Get this off the screen. Boom. Oh, it's not showing up. Let me see. There we go. All right, Saints Falcons trivia, man. Now, first question. Here's the first question, fam. Largest margin of victory, Saints or Falcons?
All right, what you mean? What you mean?
In the rivalry, who has won by the biggest margin in the rivalry?
Okay.
Oh, the Falcons.
Didn't Atlanta beat us by like 56 one time?
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, the Falcons in the first matchup won by like 30 plus, but I think that was second largest.
I remember they had Michael Vick, and Michael Vick was torching us when he was in.
I remember it was Bobby Abel. I think it was Bobby Abel, Michael Haynes over there.
I'm gonna go Falcons because I never remember Brees torching the Falcons, like killing them. I remember them, beating them, but not something that's like record breaking. So I'm gonna say Falcons when Michael Vick was in.
All right. You say Falcons in the
The
chat.
Saints would always win in the dogfight.
Ransom says Falcons. Who that record says Falcons? All right, let's see. Let's see if y'all all right, man. Let's see if y'all all right. And you're all wrong.
Yeah, like I said, 56.
Yeah, that's why I said. I know it's Falcons. I think I said 33. Was like I was wrong.
The Saints. The Saints belongs to the Saints. Saints beat them 62-7 and 73.
I knew someone won, but
62-7.
Yep.
Yeah, well, I knew someone. I knew someone beat somebody by 52.
All right, here's question two. Here's question two. Who threw the most touchdowns in the Saints Falcons game? Drew Brees or Matt Ryan? Sounds like it's easy. Huh?
I'm gonna go Drew Brees.
Yeah, I got Drew Brees. Got one Drew Brees.
He just had more iconic games than Matt
Ryan. Okay. Mike saying Drew
Brees
Brees
has just been more iconic in the rivalry.
Damn, man, I want to look. I want to say Drew Brees, but I feel like it's Falcon Matt Ryan.
No, it's got to be Drew Brees.
I'll just be wrong.
At the very least, Drew Brees has thrown at least 50 touchdowns against the Falcons. I think Matt Ryan is somewhere around 40, 45.
Yeah, but he might have had a good game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to go Drew Brees for about 51 touchdowns.
I'm going to go Drew,
there ain't no way
I feel like it's Matt.
All right, JT, who you going with?
Oh, it's between Drew Brees and the Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
I guess
I'm gonna go with Matt Ryan again.
All right,
with Matt Ryan.
Answer is Drew Brees.
I knew it.
All right,
Drew Brees. And here's the number.
Matt Ryan threw a lot of touchdowns though.
Matt Ryan
against us.
Drew Brees against the Falcons has thrown 39 touchdowns. Matt Ryan against the Saints has thrown 26.
Yeah, that's still a lot.
See, Dolph, I thought you was talking about it in a singular game. I thought, my bad.
No,
I guess I just understood.
That's what I was thinking at first too, but I read it.
I was thinking he's talking about like in a single game.
Not in a single game.
My bad.
All right.
Oh, I thought you meant like against all teams. My bad.
No, I would have definitely said Drew Brees because we definitely beat them for a long time.
All right, let's go to the next question. I'm gonna leave this up here for a while. Which rivalry moment gets replayed more on national TV?
2018.
Stiff arm by Shy Tuttle.
The Saints after Hurricane Katrina.
Shy Tuttle.
Okay.
Whooping the Falcons behind.
That is a good one.
Okay. What you say, JT?
The Hurricane Katrina one. When they, yeah.
Gleason. He's talking about Gleason. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the 2018 spin move
by Drew Brees, the slowest spin in the history of the NFL.
It's almost about to get different with that beast mode.
Hey, but it was sweet.
It was sweet, but God damn it was so damn slow.
Hey, but effective though.
it was effective, but damn, I was nervous.
No, I said effective. Damn, shit was effective.
I was nervous for my boy. Like, God damn it, don't get killed.
Hey, Drew had it, though.
Here we go. Here's the answer. And there it is, family, right there.
What's the answer?
25th, 2006, Monday Night Football.
Yeah, the reopening. Makes sense.
Yeah, the reopening. 100%. Hey, that was an iconic game if you was old enough to understand. That's all I'm saying.
That was a game that
I was like 8 years old when that went down.
Let me just say this.
That's what I'm saying. If you was old enough when that shit happened, I was in my 20s, so I was like, yeah.
That was more than a football game.
That was more than a football game, dog.
That
because look, they was talking about taking a team. It was serious, moving them to San Antonio.
And listen, with good reason, bro. But that night, man, you had, no matter what walk of life you came from or were from, that night and after that tragedy of Hurricane Katrina, it brought everybody closer together. It helped everybody to understand that we may be different in skin tone and cultures and all that, but when it all comes down to it, we are human beings, we are Americans, we are Louisianians, and we all matter. And that night, in that game there, you knew before kickoff, there was no way in hell the Saints were going to lose that game that night.
Well, imagine being in that locker room, dog. You know them boys was juiced up.
There was no way. And what that victory meant to the thousands there in attendance and the thousands watching on TV who were displaced because of Hurricane Katrina, who lost loved ones and whose loved ones at that time, some of them were still missing, were still not found, have still not been found to the day. That meant a lot. That's why you saw the emotion pouring out. You saw the tears falling out, coming out. You saw raw emotion. That wasn't a movie. That wasn't a ready-made movie script. That was real life. And that's what we went through that night as a family, man. Not only New Orleans, but the entire Gulf Coast, man. You know what I'm saying? So that night was really, really, it's a night that I'll never forget. And I'm gonna tell you now, I cried. I thought about some of the friends and loved ones I lost that I knew, and friends who lost loved ones that I knew of. And I thought of the scenes of Hurricane Katrina. I thought of the stories, like the one where a mother had to make a decision when she's holding on to both her babies. It's been a while, but I believe one was like an infant, and the other one, I believe, was 2 or 3 years old. And that mother had to make the decision. She had to save one. You only can, I can't even imagine having to make that decision. The pain that mother went through, the anguish that mother went through. So I'm just saying, and like, that's why I used to get upset when I hear people say, well, they feel sorry for you, only gave y'all the Super Bowl because of Hurricane Katrina. That's why you had fights breaking out around this country, because people were speaking in a sports sense about something that was real, something that was not made up, something that was not already pre-planned. It wasn't about football. This was about life. People lost their life. Babies lost their lives. Mothers had to decide which one of their kids are going to survive.
Yeah.
But you had assholes going around saying that stupid, ignorant ass shit. Excuse my language.
Mm-hmm.
You got some of them still saying it today because they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
They just don't know. And if you ain't go through it, you'll never know. You'll never know.
I know that's right.
To be called a damn refugee. Who's a damn refugee? We're Americans. I dare you call us refugees. No damn refugees.
Shit.
Man. But yeah, that without a question of doubt is the biggest and moment that continues to get played more on national TV, man. That night would always be remembered. All right, let's go to the next question, family. Now, who dominated the 90s matchup? Who dominated the 90s matchup?
It has to be Atlanta.
Gotta be the Falcons, man.
It had to be Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's when the Saints were at its darkest.
Okay.
If Atlanta did not dominate that era, then I don't know what to tell them.
Hey, y'all know we had Bobby Abel.
You know he played for both teams, right?
Yeah,
I remember watching my very first Saints game when I was 2 years old in 1999. That year was not fun.
Damn, 1999.
All right.
But you got a long life ahead of you, boy.
I was say it's
I was born in 97 now.
All right, let's see. Here's the answer. And listen, everybody's right. It's the Falcons. The Falcons owned the series in the 90s. From 1990 to 1999, they beat the Saints 13 times. The Saints only won 7 games. All right. So let's keep it moving, man. Again, if it's your first time here, welcome to the Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast, brought to you by the Come On In Sports Network. I'm your host, Dov Jackson, baby. And it's Friday night. We talking Saints. We talking Falcons. We talking NFL. We having a little Saints Falcon trivia, baby. We having a good time. You see all my brothers here on the screen. Thank each and every one of you in the chat. All my brothers here on the screen, baby. And we gonna keep it moving. Here's the next question. Saints, Falcons means more to who? Who fans? Finish the sentence.
It has to be the Saints fans after like the Hurricane Katrina. And winning the Super Bowl.
Nah, I think it means more the Falcon fans.
I feel like this is more opinionated.
This always their Super Bowl.
I mean, maybe Atlanta fans.
I'm going Falcons though.
So maybe
Falcons. Okay.
Atlanta fans, because every time that they
I'm going to say
lose to us, they always.
I'm going to say it means more. I'm saying it means more to Falcons
general?
fans right now because the Saints
You
actually
talking
have a
about in
rank to
general
show.
or right now?
In general.
Oh, I'm going Falcons.
What fan base does this rivalry mean more to?
I want to say Falcons because right now that's the only thing they got to hold on to against us.
Bro,
Okay,
I'm gonna say Falcons because that's always their Super Bowl because they ain't never going nowhere.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say both, and I'm saying both because both have passionate. Both it ain't about that. It's about what this rivalry means to each other. That game Sunday, bro.
Like
that's gonna be a college football atmosphere. Each and every time these teams play, it's like a college football atmosphere.
Georgia, Ole Miss.
Yes, that's how it is, bro. Each and every single time they play, it don't matter the records. You got busloads coming from Atlanta to New Orleans. You got busloads going from New Orleans to Atlanta. It doesn't matter. Both fan bases are passionate when it comes to this rivalry. Just like we are passionate on our end, they are passionate on their end. And it means a lot to both fan bases. Because I'm telling you right now, if both fan bases if you poll both fan bases and they say, if your team can only win 2 games in one season, what 2 games would it be? I do not hesitate and say the Falcons. I do not hesitate. And on their side, you better believe they don't hesitate and say the Saints. Well, like they say the Aints, and we say the Falcons, 28-3. I'm just saying 31-17, you know. Just throw it out there. Just throw it out there. But listen, family, it's been a hell of a show. Saints Falcons, Sunday, 12 noon, regular season finale from the Dome in Georgia, man. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna get everybody's pick for the game on the panel. I'm gonna start with Mike. Mike, who you got Sunday, and give me a score.
Look, as much as it pains me, I unfortunately do have Atlanta pulling it out. I think the Saints, they're just shorthanded. Give me Atlanta to win 33-24.
Okay. All right.
I hope I'm wrong.
Live. You next, Live. Who you got?
Bruh, this how much I believe in Chuck. Chuck been doing everything with nothing all year long. Mm-hmm. This ain't nothing to him. Just another walk in the park. And I think that he has a huge fire burning in him because he wants to beat this team because he understands what it means to this city.
Right.
Give me for 31-20, Saints.
31-20 Saints. JT. Yeah, I'm gonna go along with the Saints on this one. And I think the score will be maybe 28-17, something like that.
Okay. Who that Davis?
Man, I want to believe in Tyler Shuck so bad because he's giving us so much reason for hope.
Right.
That said, it took a while for him to get connected. And I'm gonna hold myself accountable for being wrong, for doubting him again. But for right now, given this supporting cast or lack thereof, I'm gonna go Falcons in a 4-point win.
Falcons in a 4-point win. All right. Well, I guess it's your boy Dog time. Who I'm going with? Well, guess what? To find out, your ass got to tune in this Sunday morning to ask the NFL turns, baby.
Oh, damn.
You got to turn in our pregame show this Sunday morning.
You made all of this.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. As the NFL,
we're gonna show us true colors at the end, boy. I'm telling you.
There it is. Morning, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. John, Nonfiction, Zach, Coach Rock, Jeremy, Cowboy, Learns, yours truly, Carlos and PJ, baby, as we all will be in the building, breaking down the Week 18 action, getting you ready for the day's action, and talking about next week's wild card playoff, baby, because we're going to have 2 tickets already punched to the playoffs. Will it be the Panthers? Will it be the Falcons? I'm almost saying Falcons. Ha! Will it be the Bucks? Will it be the Steelers? Or will it be the Ravens? We'll know. Yeah. We'll know by the end of the day, Sunday, family. But again, join us for that, man. As the NFL turns every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Central, family. We ain't hard to find, baby. We here for you, baby. Listen, thank everybody once again for being here. Thank all my brothers who joined me today live on screen. It's been a pleasure as always. Listen, family, I'm Dolph Jackson. This has been the Keeping It Real Who That Sports Podcast. And like always, love and who that. And we out.
Do that.
Everybody,
baby.
See everybody.
Come back home, Kenny. We miss you, dog.
All right, boy. We out, bro. Later.
Yeah. We back, baby. Keeping it real. Who That Sports Pod. Dolph Jackson, Coach Rock. Presented by the Come On In Sports Network. Who That Nation, how you doing? Come on in. Take a seat, it's all good, you're amongst friends. Breaking news, interviews, Saints Juice. Open lines up just for you. 9 ball, 10 ball, where you at? 12 ball, 15, where you at? 3rd ball, 17, where you at? 9th ball, all the way in the back. Uptown, baby, downtown, baby. Everybody represent black and gold, baby. Uptown, baby, downtown, baby. Everybody represent black and gold, baby.